This is the number of bodies that they've fucking buried, that they've
No, because they
registered,
also
that they've tried
use
to get ID.
reliable media reports. That's not counting how many dead bodies there are.
No, they don't.
And they also use...
Source.
So Hamas is lying when they say they use reliable media reports. Just look up Hamas reliable media reports. I'm
The Gaza Health Authority is only counting the bodies that they have.
Well, no.
But what fucking media source would know? And how would they know it? There's only one. There's.
I don't even really know what Hamas means when they say reliable media reports, but this is their telegram.
I could probably get a dozen sources that say exactly the same thing about how exactly the Gaza Health Authority counts the dead. And you have some fucking.
I have
some fucking telegram from someone you don't even know who the fuck it is saying you don't even know what it says.
Let me just find a news article that reports it. Washington, Wall Street Journal. It's not so. It's Hamas's telegram. Everyone trust it. This is Hamas's telegram. Wait, do you think Wikipedia is just citing a totally random telegram? I want to hear it. Casey, I need to hear these words coming out of your mouth. You don't know if Wikipedia cited a completely random telegram. And all these organizations I'm citing you now, you think they just cited a completely random telegram? Every single one of these cites the same.
We don't need
Wait, yes or no? Every single one of these I'm linking you cited a random telegram.
Dude,
every single one cited a random telegram, Casey.
Why do you?
Casey, yes or no? Does the Wall Street Journal cite a random telegram? Casey, did they?
Ask them. Why don't
Casey, yes or no?
If you want to know, if you want to know how the Gaza Health Ministry counts bodies, you could just ask them.
I'm using their telegram. What do you mean? Wait, okay, if I translate this PDF, what do you think it's going to say, Casey? Casey, if I translate this PDF, what do you think it's going to say?
You fucking idiot. Hey, you fucking idiot. Hamas.
Wait, if I translate this PDF, what do you think it's going to say? If I translate this PDF, what do you think it's going to say? If I translate this PDF, what do you think I'm going to say? If I translate this PDF, wait, Casey, if I translate this PDF, what do you think it's going to say? According to reliable media sources, due to the interruption of communications with hospitals in the north. Okay, thank you. You admit that you're fucking wrong, Casey. Admit that.
Well, I didn't care about because you were showing me some gibberish that you didn't even know what it said. So.
What do you mean? I was showing you a telegram from the. You were like, what's the source? What's the source? And I was linking the telegram that said it from the Ministry of Health themselves, and you were like, oh, that's actually, you can't translate it. And I was like, okay, here's a list. Here's like 20 different media organizations, including like the New York Times and NPR and Fox News and FDD and all of these propaganda sources that were translating it. And guess what? When I translated it myself, I found it's the same thing. Wait, just to be clear, you said that your sources precluded the possibility of this being the case. You admit that's wrong now, right? Wait, Casey, did you just look up how Hamas counts its dead? You don't know anything? You're so fucked, dude.
I want to be vindicated on this.
I've read this from official documents. I'm just confirming.
You know, what do you mean? You have clearly have never clicked on an official document if you doubted that the Hamas official telegram was real. You made the claim that they're only counting dead bodies, and I was stupid for believing otherwise or whatever, when that's just clearly wrong because they rely on a fucking online form. And two, yeah, obviously using an online form is less accurate than counting dead bodies.
Relying on an online form. You didn't source any evidence of that.
I sent you the fucking form, Casey! Wait, okay, so to be clear, you said I only have a dozen sources from the people counting the dead bodies that say the exact opposite. You admit that was wrong, right?
But anyway, back to the important question.
Okay.
Like, how would one know whether this was a genocide or not? If all they have to do is...
I gave you a few things. Based on the relative risk. Based on the protections.
What goes into that equation? What goes into that equation?
That's the number of militants killed over the militant population over the civilians killed over the civilian population.
You think that? Okay, first of all, okay. So if you kill 100% of the militants, but only 2% of the population, then it's not a genocide.
If you kill what? Sorry, 100% of the militants and...
So 100% of the militants, but only 2% of the population. Therefore, it wouldn't be a genocide. That's what you're saying, based off of... This is the determination?
Not necessarily, because these, again, even having a high relative risk doesn't necessarily preclude the possibility of genocide, because there's like an intent aspect to genocide. But that would make it more likely that it isn't a genocide if I only had that information.
Yeah. So first of all, like the equation is bullshit because we could kill if there's only one militant, we can kill 100,000 people to kill one militant, and we could, and then you can see where that's going.
Well, I don't.
But,
So if there's one militant, we could kill 100,000 people, and
yeah, we killed one out of one. We killed one out of one.
Well,
militant.
Okay, 1 out of 1 militants.
And we only up killing 200,000. Out of
200,000
civilians. Or whatever. Is that the equation?
200 over what civilian? Well, you have to divide by the civilian population.
1 million.
Are we entitled to say that you were crushed by Gorps in a debate? Entitled? Yeah, free speech. You can say whatever you want. I think Gorps won that debate, to be clear. But I'm not. I mean, I wasn't prepared for it. Like, I'm fine with losing that. Whatever.
Using this equation, right? So if I kill one militant, but that's 100% of the militants, and I only killed 200,000 civilians to do it. That's pretty good.
It kind of breaks down with really low numbers,
okay.
But...
Well, yeah. We could do like 100. Let's say it's like 100. We killed 100 out of 100. Pretty good. We only killed 1% of. It's 10%. Well, let's say 100,000. But also, so the equation is bullshit and stupid. But also, you don't know it. How could you possibly know these numbers?
I mean, we don't know for sure, but like I think like the graph that I have uses like the mean estimate of the Israel-friendly numbers and Hamas-friendly numbers.
Who knows? But whose numbers? Like Hamas-friendly numbers or whatever. Their number is the minimum. They're just counting the fucking bodies that they have, right?
No.
The Hamas, the health.
No, they don't
what
know.
Are they counting?
They use a variety of metrics. They use reliable media sources. They use an online form that people fill out. They don't count the number of dead bodies. They don't do that.
Yes, they do.
No, they don't. Form. They admit that they don't. They admit that they use the online form, and they admit that they use quote reliable media reporting. So I don't know. Maybe Hamas is lying, but
so online, you think? Yeah, is that so? People in Gaza are having like access their
yeah, they fill out an online Google form. Yes,
online forms. Yeah.
Yes.
Where are they charging their phones at?
They do you not think people can charge their phone in Gaza?
Or just in the... I think it's very limited, the amount of people that are...
I think it's limited, yeah.
Charge their phones.
But people... I mean, I can show you videos of people... Like, let's go on Snapchat right now. And, like, let's run an experiment. How many people I can see...
I didn't say that, like, no one. Or it's just limited. I would say extremely limited.
Okay. I mean, I agree it's limited. I don't know actually if it's extreme. I might classify it as extreme just because, yeah. But like, I mean, I can go to Khan Yunis and I can like have through some people who are living in tents, someone making bread, someone looking at his destroyed home. I think.
Tents. A lot of people in tents.
Yeah, because they've all been evacuated. Some children. It's raining on some destroyed landscapes. Some people living in tents. A lot of people living in tents. All these people have phones, charged phones. Yeah.
So there's no reporters being let in. No third-party organization or reporters. Many of the areas are kill zones. No one's going through the rubble. The idea that we know like the death count or whatever. Like
well, I don't think we know a highly accurate number, but I think we can make some guesses. I think we can be 90% certain that not 1 million people have been killed, right? Like we can clearly have degrees of confidence in how many people have been killed. Yeah, I would say like I'm like 80% confident that like between 20,000 and 30 or 50,000 civilians have been killed. This is real from Gaza. I think someone's using a spoofer to... Oh, yeah.
Well, here's a quote on the Guardian. This is from September, but Gaza's Health Ministry has identified 34,344 Palestinians killed by the Israeli attacks in the territory,
That's not what the
publishing a
Gaza.
list
Nope,
of names.
that's already lying.
ages.
First of all, because it includes natural deaths and that includes deaths caused by Hamas as well. But okay, continue.
Publishing a list of names, ages, gender, and ID numbers that covered more than 80% of the Palestinians killed in the war so far. But then it continues: the remaining 7,613 people included in the death toll, which is now above 41,000, are Palestinians whose bodies have been received by hospitals and morgues, but whose identities have not been yet confirmed. As I stated earlier, the number that the health authority gives out of Gaza is the fucking minimum. It's the amount of fucking cold bodies that they fucking buried in mass graves.
Wait, do you deny
That's
that
fucking number?
But they don't have that. They don't have that information. You know that they don't have that. No, they don't know how many bodies there are. Like,
What do you mean?
I mean, they don't.
I'm saying this is the number of bodies that they've fucking buried, that they've
No, because they
registered,
also
that they've tried
use
to get ID.
reliable media reports. That's not counting how many dead bodies there are.
No, they don't.
And they also use.
Source.
So Hamas is lying when they
source.
say they use reliable media reports. Just look up Hamas reliable media reports. I'm sure there's plenty of articles you can find about it. Okay, actually, let me just say the new.
That the reliable media reports will be reporting what the Gaza Health Authority says. The Gaza Health Authority is only counting the bodies that they have.
Well, no.
But what a fucking media source would know, and how would they know it? There's only one. There's.
I don't even really know what Hamas means when they say reliable media reports, but this is I don't know if they cite a thing for this. Detailed in a December 11th public health emergency report, the Gaza Ministry revealed that after November 10th, it had begun to rely on reliable media sources. 26. Let me go to citation 26. See the report in their Telegram. Okay, this is their Telegram. So this is... Oh, I guess I had to translate it, but I'm sure we can figure out a way to translate it. Oh my god, it's super long. I don't know if Translate can do PDFs.
PDFs. I don't. What's that? What is the Twitter account?
The Twitter? It's their Telegram. I don't think Hamas has Twitter.
The Telegram.
It's a...
You know, but I'm not talking about Hamas. I'm talking about the Gaza Health Authority, or Health Ministry.
Well, the
Hamas
political wing of Hamas controls them, but yeah,
controls.
Runs them. I don't know what word you want me to use.
So what information are you trying to verify? Some Hamas Telegram said something about
that you asked for a source that they use reliable media reports.
What they are we talking about? The Gaza Health Ministry.
The Gaza Ministry of Health, I believe. Yeah, the Gaza Health Ministry. I can figure out a way to fucking translate this, but
I could probably get a dozen sources that say exactly the same thing about how exactly the Gaza Health Authority counts the dead. And you have some fucking
I have
some fucking telegram from someone you don't even know who the fuck it is saying you don't even know what it says.
Let me just find a news article that reports it.
I'm waiting. You're fucking gibberish. There's a picture of gibberish.
Yeah, here's from the Foundation of Democracy or whatever. It's the second sentence there.
This is not trustworthy. But wait, what sentence?
The second paragraph.
Saying what? What's the source?
Saying they started relying on reliable media sources.
Gaza fatality data has become completely unreliable. What's the source?
Washington
What's the
Institute.
source?
The telegram I just sent you.
You're reading from a propaganda website.
Okay.
That's the same source. It's a random fucking.
Yeah, they're all gonna cite the thing when Hamas told everyone that they. What else are they gonna cite?
So Hamas has what, an official telegram, and that's what we're reading from.
Is the
What does it say? You don't even know what the fuck it says.
What do you mean? Yes, obviously, when the media reports on something Hamas said that they're doing, they're gonna link to the place where Hamas said that they
You haven't shown me a media report on it. You've shown me a fucking
what do you mean? I just sent 3 links, okay? The last one's Lamont. I don't know if you trust that, but also I have the thing itself.
You don't know what it says or who it's from.
It's from Hamas.
Does it say
Oh
Hamas?
my god, I found here. Casey, you want to report a dead person in Gaza? Let's go. I found the online website, dude. Let's go. Oh fuck, you have to report an ID number. Damn. Here, Washington Post. They don't quote it in here. I don't know if let's find a way to translate the PDF and see what it says.
No, just find me a reputable fucking source that
just
states where it fucking came from, where it is.
I linked the thing where it came from.
Saying.
Here, NPR. I literally linked the thing where it came from, bro.
That there's no information there. There's a screenshot of a random fucking telegram saying something I don't know what they're saying.
It's a PDF. I sent you the PDF itself. That's NPR saying the reliable media sources thing.
Hold on. The other 13,000 or so deaths in the overall 30,000 are based on accounts from reliable. Whoa, 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 whoa! Why you leave that? Why you leave that? Whoa, whoa.
What? That I know. Yeah, only some of the deaths are reliable media sources. I'm just saying they're not count. Your claim is that they're just counting the dead bodies, but like that's clearly not true.
Ooh.
If they're saying that they rely on reliable media sources. Oh, Wikipedia says it.
Is what?
It says on March 31st, it stated 15,000 fatalities have been compiled via reliable media sources instead of direct reporting.
What's the source?
The thing I can send you another Telegram link. You're just gonna get mad.
No. Hold on. You're on a wiki. What's
so
their
it
source?
cites the Foundation of Democracy, which is a propaganda outlet.
That's a propaganda outlet, correct?
Yeah, and it cites Hamas themselves, which is Telegram.
Okay.
Some random Telegram,
Well,
aka Hamas's Telegram channel.
I only have a dozen sources from the people counting the bodies about how they fucking.
What do you mean? This is from the people counting the bodies. What? This is from Hamas.
No,
this is Hamas's Telegram.
You know, Telegram is. First, you don't know that's Hamas.
What do you mean I don't know? This is it. They say so. Everyone uses them as.
Why can't the actual doctors that are counting the bodies
the doctors aren't my position is that I understand there are doctors who count dead bodies in Gaza and report that. The Gaza Ministry of Health takes that data and combines it with other data.
Dude, no, they don't.
Yes, they do. They've admitted to doing so. They say so.
They don't. No, they.
You're just unbelievably retarded. This is a like.
Oh, no, your only source is. Do you understand that?
How many sources I can keep linking you sources?
Like it's someone's Telegram or not someone's
Washington
Telegram.
Wall Street Journal. It's not somebody. It's Hamas's Telegram. Everyone trusts that this is Hamas's Telegram. Wait, do you think Wikipedia is just citing a totally random Telegram? I want to hear Casey, I need to hear these words coming out of your mouth. You don't know if Wikipedia cited a completely random Telegram. And all these organizations I'm citing you now, you think they just cited a completely random Telegram? Every single one of these cites the same.
We don't
Wait, yes or no? Every single one of these I'm linking you cited a random Telegram.
Dude,
every single one cited a random Telegram, Casey.
Why do you?
Casey, yes or no? Does the Wall Street Journal cite a random Telegram? Casey, did they?
Ask them. Why don't
you? Casey, yes or no? Is your position that all these sites potentially randomly cited a random Telegram? They all fell for it.
It might. Okay.
Fox News fell for it. Washington Post fell for it.
Oh yeah, they.
NPR fell for it.
Hold on.
Yes or no?
The idea is I don't even know what the.
New York Times.
The idea is. all of
New York
this is
Times
based
fell
off
for it, Casey.
Of something you don't even know what the fuck it says.
I do know. What do you mean?
Piece of shit. You absolute piece of shit. You don't even know what the fuck it says.
I'm trusting
That's
the
what's fucking
translation of the New York
hilarious.
Times.
The Health Ministry said it
If you want to know, if you want to know how the Gaza Health Ministry counts bodies, you could just ask them.
I'm using their Telegram. What do you mean?
They have Twitter. They have Twitter. They make tweets.
They have a Telegram, and they said it on Telegram. Wait,
No,
so,
you
okay,
said
if
the
I
Hamas.
translate this PDF, what do you think
You
it's going to
said
say,
the Hamas.
Casey? Casey, if I
Hamas
translate this
is-
PDF, what do you think it's going to say?
You fucking idiot. You fucking idiot. Hamas.
Wait, if I
isn't
translate
Gaza
this
Health
PDF, what do you
Ministry.
think it's going to say? If I translate this PDF, what do you think it's going to say?
They're
If I
not the
translate
same
this
thing.
PDF, what do you think
They're
I'm going to say? If I
they're
translate
not
this
the same
PDF,
thing.
wait, Casey, if I translate this
I don't-
PDF, what do you think it's going to say?
It's probably going to say what the thing is that they saying that. Yeah, that
Oh,
says.
that's crazy.
Probably.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so we agree that, like, almost certainly they are using reliable media sources
Do
for some
you
of the
know
casualties.
that the Gaza Health Ministry isn't Hamas? That is actually just a bunch
It's
of
control. If Hamas is, do you think Hamas is just lying when they said
what
it?
con-
When they put out on their Telegram?
Why would they put it out on their Telegram? Who runs that Hamas thing?
I don't know the person who runs it, but Hamas. Hold on, I gotta fucking export this to an edible.
How do you confront the many fucking stories that are written about the death toll that cite the Gaza Health Ministry, that cite the people actually doing the thing, that say
Again-
that these are the fucking bodies?
Some of the casualties are actual bodies being counted. I have never disputed that. Some of the
No, all of
casualties.
them.
No,
No. The reporting is all of them.
no.
The
If
reporting
if
is
they're
all of
interviewing
them.
doctors, I don't even know how the doctor would know that.
How they report the numbers?
Yeah, but I don't know how they.
Doctors who
How
are
do you? How
counting the
How
numbers?
does a doctor? I understand they know how they report them, but I don't know how it necessarily follows that they know how all the numbers are compiled and if numbers are also
The
coming from other
people-
sources.
The people who are giving the media the numbers, this is how they say they're getting the numbers.
I understand a
Do
doctor.
you understand that?
They're getting them from the Gaza Media of Health.
So
right?
why do we care? Yes.
A minute.
Health Ministry. These are
Yes.
the people who are producing the numbers, and the way that they say.
And
they're
they
getting
say
the
that they're
numbers-
using reliable media sources, Casey.
No, I have 100 instances of them saying one thing, and you have a telegram.
Wait, what do they
from
say? Do they
Hamas
say explicitly
who
we
isn't-
don't use reliable media
Do you
sources, or do they say we also use data from certain, from like certain, certain hospitals that are still operational or whatever?
It says that the death toll is the amount of bodies that they've counted.
And only those?
Yes.
Okay.
How would some media source know what the number?
That's my point. They don't know, which is why the numbers are probably not accurate.
Well, we agree
Oh,
on that.
fucking
That the number isn't
word.
accurate. But it's a minimum number. That's how it's counted, because that's how they say they're counting it.
That's not how they say they're counting. Literally, I can... Hold on. Why can't Microsoft Word fucking won't translate this now? Fucking kill me, dude.
What's up, gentlemen? I'm back. You want me to let you guys continue 1v1ing?
Do you know how to translate a PDF?
I do not, sorry. I do
Fuck
not.
you.
It doesn't matter. But the non still doesn't answer
Wait,
the
wait, wait,
question
wait, wait,
about-
wait. It doesn't matter. Wait, your entire
Fine.
claim rests on like all these organizations citing a random telegram that they don't even know if it's Hamas or not.
What?
What is the point of
You can assume that's
contention?
Hamas if you want.
What is the point of contention that the Gaza...
Okay, Casey doesn't believe that the Gaza Ministry of Health uses reliable media sources for calculating the number of people dead.
Why would they rely?
Because they
The
said
media
so!
sources are getting the numbers from them.
Have they... Do we know if they've made any comments about...
They have! I have the telegram where they made the comment.
Okay.
And I have a ton of organizations that...
No.
Well, what would
Hold on,
even
I have-
be the,
I have a-
what would even be the difference really between if it's just the amount that they've counted versus if they also use media reports to calculate that number?
Hold on, but they don't use media. One of them don't use media reports.
No,
Nonfon
but
has
what-
a
no,
telegram
understand that that's what
from.
you're
It doesn't
saying.
even make sense.
No,
Doesn't
I
make
understand
sense.
what each person's claim is. I'm just saying, what would the difference be? Like, what is
The difference
point
is how accurate the
overarching?
numbers are.
Oh, so like if it's only the numbers that they've counted, are we
Well,
like going with
Casey's
the
position is that
300,000
the
Lance
numbers
said?
are a minimum because they are just counting dead bodies. And my position is that they're also using reliable media sources in an online forum, which I have the link to the online forum, by the way. I don't know how you dispute that one. And
Wait,
therefore, there's potential for them to be an overestimate. And I
What's
also
more
there's other data
accurate?
that
The Telegram message like
from Hamas,
screenshots
where they say
from Hamas,
so.
or what the Gaza Health Ministry has said over and over and over again.
No,
Well,
not your claim was that people within people like doctors are telling you how they report dead bodies.
Yes. No, I'm saying the
That
Gaza
doesn't-
Health
that doesn't
Ministry
translate.
has said how they count the numbers.
And they
And they verified this by publishing the fucking names and IDs over.
okay,
and
wait,
over
send me
again,
one of
several
those sources,
times over.
Casey.
But you want the Guardian?
Wait, hold on. Wait,
What
Casey, yes or
sources?
no, by the way, do you think that they used an online forum to report dead people?
There might be a form that exists that doesn't
Okay,
equal.
right.
In,
Okay.
they
So
haven't said that those are the numbers that show up.
Why do
they
they have
reported.
it?
I didn't say there wasn't a form.
This is 1v1. Continue.
Why do they? This is so autistic,
Like I said,
Casey.
you could find some. Yeah, you could believe the random Hamas fucking telegram if you want, or you could believe the people who are counting the numbers, saying how they fucking count them, and the fucking dozens of times which they repeated it, and the fucking
Wait,
the
link me
names and
link me
IDs which
some
they
link me
fucking
one of those,
publish.
Casey.
Okay.
Your position, by the way, is that
article?
these state that they are only counting dead bodies and aren't using reliable media sources or anything else. That's your position, to be clear.
Yes.
Okay. Also, by the way, fuck you. This is not Hamas's telegram. I just translated it. It's the Palestinian Ministry of Health. This is from the Ministry of Health, Casey. Casey, it's from the Ministry of
Okay.
Health.
What does it say? What does it say?
It
Translate
says that
it.
they use reliable media sources
It's to do what?
to report casualty numbers.
That's just as I quote it to me. Just like read it to me.
I have to translate it. I don't speak Arabic.
You said you translated it.
I'm
Sounded like you
trying.
had.
I translated the name of the telegram. I haven't translated the entire thing yet because it's hard to translate a PDF apparently.
I could do it. Hold on. Go to the thing. I mean, I'll take a screenshot of.
Well, it's like a
hold
multi-page
up.
long
Hold
report,
there.
26 pages.
Hold
So,
Of what? But it's the only Telegram thing matters, right? A Telegram.
well, but
message.
I mean, only one page is gonna matter. But I don't know what page where they say they use reliable media sources is. So I have to translate the whole thing. So I can...
Wait. So I'm just trying to understand here. So the Telegram was they posted a PDF.
Yeah.
That's what the Telegram was. Okay, and the PDF somewhere says that.
It's your position that it's not gonna say it if I translate it right now.
I'm just trying to understand. Honestly, I thought that the text in the Telegram, I thought that people were saying that that's what it said explicitly. That that's all the words, but it says something and then a link to a PDF. I'm just trying to be clear about the evidence here.
The evidence is that the telegram from the Ministry of Health says that they use reliable media sources. Okay. The same telegram where they like post casualty data, by the way. So if you don't trust this telegram, then you shouldn't really trust anything else they say.
Do you think I don't? I just want to know what the context is. Like,
This
'cause
is
again,
their
I have them saying the opposite
link that. I don't
many
believe
times over.
link
I mean,
that, Casey.
like from the Guardian, stating explicitly. Here, which was just the first one that, or one of the first that came up. In your stream chat.
Okay. I don't see anywhere where it says they only count dead bodies.
It says
It doesn't
so it gives the total
distinguish.
number. Hold on, it gives the total number that they
Uh-huh.
give that killed by attacks or whatever, and it says that they've released what 80% of the names and IDs or whatever, and then it says and the other 7,600 people, blah blah blah, are Palestinians whose bodies have been received by hospitals and morgues, but whose identities have not been confirmed, thereby making it clear. And by the way, there's also I've run into this like 10 times or something. This exact called equation of whatever by the very people counting it. I mean, there was a fancy PDF somewhere, actually.
Wait, okay. The remaining 70 IDs cover more than 80% of Palestinians go so far. Wait, where? How does this preclude the possibility of them using reliable media sources? So
Was they give their death number, and they say that these are
this is
the bodies.
the remaining 7,000 people are then it has a comma. It's not relevant. Are Palestinians whose bodies have been received by hospitals and morgues, but whose identity has not been confirmed. So there's 7,000 people whose identity has not been confirmed, despite them having their bodies. This is identified 34,000. But I don't see how they necessarily have to. Again, if you just fill out the form, that counts as an identified Palestinian, supposedly. What happened to my fucking... I swear I had Google Translate as a...
What is important is that we don't actually know.
We don't
Agree on
know
that?
what.
It could be a lot. It could be a large number, larger than the health ministry is reporting.
I mean, it could, again, I think we can have a high degree of confidence that it's probably not much higher than this, at least.
What do you consider much higher?
Above, I don't, above 10,000 higher.
What is it now? Like 45?
about
I don't know,
45
44,
now, yeah.
45, yeah.
So that's within 20%.
Yeah, sure, yeah.
I mean, I think it could be higher than that. I think it's a decent range, maybe.
Why do all these fucking things suck at translating? Translate. It just says there's a fucking problem translating the document. Kill me! Kill me! Well, I bet it's on, like, the first page. If I just go to regular Google Translate. Okay, text exceeds character limit. Great.
I mean, like I'm not gonna interject too much in this 1v1, but I mean, I think it's probably safe to say that, like most conflicts that have some sort of like restrictions on media or just making like a stat taking difficult, we're probably not going to know like real ratios and real death tolls till the end of the conflict.
I think that's fair.
Yeah, I mean we can approximate, and probably the approximations will be somewhat close to the reality, but yeah, we're not really going to know exactly.
Hold on. I agree, Bubby, but Casey's being so autistic right now that I am mad.
Yeah, I'm not going to interject anymore. I'm just saying that because I haven't been here for most of the conversation, so I don't want to. I don't want to derail anything. I see Nonfon is diligently translating over here.
Do this fucking shit.
Great.
It's horrible. Hold on, wait.
We should just have
My
like
chat
a
makes
scholar. Sorry.
My chat makes a good point. I can't even spell autism, so.
That's the point that your chat made, that you can't even spell autism.
They're very, they really support me.
Oh, I just looked in Nonfon's chat. Is that your that's your AI, right? Ask Sate.
I think, yeah, he was using that as like a second account.
Alright. Oh, it's a second account. Okay.
Wait a minute. You were using AI Satan as a second opinion?
No. I was asking.
that
Is that,
true?
is that AI Satan in chat, in Nonfon's chat, or did you just make your account?
Oh. If I have the wrong browser, I have the wrong browser up. Yeah, that then I'm logged into the wrong.
Oh, that's
the
just an
wrong
account.
account.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Satan's weighing in. That's from AI right there.
Satan.
That's AI.
AI was like, I can't hear this bullshit anymore. Did you know most AI apparently can't tell how many R's are in the word strawberry?
I have heard that.
Yeah, I've tried like a bunch of different AI prompt tools, and if you ask them how many R's are in strawberry, they'll always say 2. And it's weird because with most like AI prompts, if you just like prompt it enough, or if you just like ask enough times or be like forceful enough, eventually it'll like spit out the answer that you want it to. But it will like never concede that there's 3 R's in strawberry. Like you will fucking fight it all day, and it'll be like, no, there are 2 R's in strawberry.
To be fair, the AI.
I translated it.
Let's go. Okay, I'll shut up.
Wait,
According to reliable media sources.
Wait. Give me context.
I say 3 times. This is the report that they sent out on. Who just joined? Isaac, hello. The report from the Gaza Ministry of Health that they sent out on December 12th of last year. 12/12/2023 last year. According to reliable media sources, due to the interruption of communications with hospitals in the north, the number of wounded exceeded more than they've never reported wounded 50,000. Okay, thank you. You admit that you're fucking wrong, Casey. Admit that.
Hold on.
What do you mean, hold on? What more do you need? What more could you possibly need? I will link you the translated document. Anyone with the link, copy link.
I'm reading it on. What?
Page.
Huh?
Fuck. Wait, where's the page number? Page 3. Link. Spam.
There's a couple things there. What seems
There's a couple things there. Yes or no?
Yes.
Do they use reliable media sources for at least some of the deaths in northern Gaza?
Aren't they using it for the injured there?
Wasn't wounded.
Wounded?
But they also say martyrs.
I will reaffirm that the number
No
that they
fucking
give
way, dude.
to media is working with the UNRWA and other sources.
Of them registered.
Gather
4,143 martyrs according to reliable media sources. This is on page 9. Okay, so this autistic defense, like, They're only using it for wounded. It does not make sense. They literally say, according to reliable media sources, due to interruptions with communications in northern Gaza.
What's the date? What's the date on that?
The date. This is 12/12, I think, is when this report came out. But they've been using them, to my knowledge, ever since.
What's the number they give in that paper?
What paper?
The thing you're reading, the number
The number of what?
of fatalities?
This says the number. I think this is the number of people in the north was 4,143 were martyred.
Does he give a total number? Oh wait, 4,000.
I don't know whether it has to give a total number somewhere, but this is for like a year ago by now, so I don't know why we.
No, I'm
the total
looking at
number.
what the
cumulative
Gaza Health
numbers.
Ministry
It
was
says at the
reporting.
top cumulative. It says at the top of the document cumulative.
Cumulative. This says 14,000. Where's the?
Has reached 18,412. No. You scroll past it. You scroll past it. The graph that you were just on that page that you were just on, it was talking about full deaths. I think this is saying full deaths. Yeah, martyrs, like fully martyred, like you're dead.
4,000. Something.
I mean, they
sorry,
literally, like
14.
in this table, they are marking hospitals in northern Gaza in red because they rely on reliable media sources.
They apparently have used reliable media sources.
Wait, Casey, I need you to say that it's
Yeah.
fucking retarded for you to go on this whole
It's retarded.
charade of all these things, dude. I need this concession, Casey. I need you to say one. You agree they were using reliable media sources for deaths,
Right,
right?
18,000.
Yes, right.
You have a
Let them 1v1.
PDF saying that they
From
did
the I
at
have
that
a
time
I have
use
the
it
Gaza
for-
Ministry of Health, Casey, saying that they're using reliable media sources.
for those numbers. Yes.
I have a question. Have you guys checked the dates of both these sources, like just to even begin with? Like,
What do
see
you?
when
The
they're
dates don't
saying-
matter right now. The dates don't matter at all right now. Oh my god.
Well, yeah, but they could have changed the method of how they count.
just-
This is when they changed the method for the first time. This is when they started doing this. They might not continue doing this in every single report, but my understanding is that they've continued doing this for most of the reports subsequently.
Let them 1v1, guys.
But it doesn't matter because I need the concession for Casey. That's fucking retarded for him to go that we spent like 20 minutes, 30 minutes being hyperbolic autistic just for me to be absolutely right.
What are the reliable media sources reporting?
The number of deaths in northern Gaza.
How are they reporting it?
I don't know. That's kind of the issue is that we don't know.
Are they using that as a in between because they don't have direct contact with them?
Yes, because the communications with
So
hospitals in
by
northern Gaza were
reliable
interrupted.
media sources, it's like I don't know, like a tweet from like the hospital or I don't know something like or someone at the hospital.
I don't know
or
exactly how it works. I don't care. Maybe it's more accurate, Casey. I don't care. Maybe it is more accurate. Maybe it's totally justified for them to do. Okay, I don't care right now. What I care about right now is that you were so fucking autistically retarded on this, just for me to be proven absolutely right.
Well, I didn't care about because you were showing me some gibberish that you didn't even know what it said. So
What do you mean? I was showing you a telegram from the. You were like, "What's the source? What's the source?" And I was linking the telegram that said it from the Ministry of Health themselves, and you were like, "Oh, that's actually, you can't translate it." And I
how
was like,
many-
"Okay, here's a list. Here's like 20 different media organizations, including like the New York Times and NPR and Fox News and
Yes, they were
FDD
citing
and
that.
all of these propaganda sources that were translating it." And guess what? When I translated it myself, I found it's the same thing. Wait, just to be
how
clear,
many-
you said that your sources precluded the possibility of this being the case. You admit that's wrong now, right?
I'll verify. I've read other sources that said the exact same thing.
Right. Wait, well, they're wrong. If you read it the wrong, why are you citing them the wrong? They don't know anything. They can't read.
If I found a source that said this is that the Hamas
That's wrong!
the Gaza Health Ministry that is only the people that they know, that the bodies that they've counted. Like
They're wrong, Casey. They're wrong.
Hold on, no. I'm positing this. So if I find a source that says explicitly this is how they count the dead and this is how they say they count their dead, would you is that like a would you say that it's like good information then? Would that be believable?
What are you saying the source says?
If the source said that the Gaza Health Ministry, like I said, like I posited, like if it said that this is how they count their dead and it's only the people, the bodies that they have. If it says that that's how they're doing it, would you?
I mean,
accept
what
that
I suspect you're
like
gonna find me is a case is like case of a doctor saying that he reports the number of dead bodies he's fine. It's not actually doesn't actually mean that they're not using reliable media sources. I don't think you're gonna find anything that precludes the possibility of them using reliable media sources. But even if you did,
show you,
even if you did, I would doubt that it would override this. Like even an offhand comment from somebody directly at the I could imagine someone working at the health ministry says something that's wrong. I think it's less likely that they put together this whole report and are just lying.
Right, so there's no information that I could show you of them saying how they've been counting it. And by the way,
nothing. Well, I mean, I'm not saying there's. I don't know if there's literally. You'd have to find a lot, but
this whole thing is like how they say that they do it, right?
This what the thing I'm citing? Yes.
Right. So if I show something that says they say that they do.
Well, this is an official report put out by the organization. If you find me just an offhand comment of some guy in the health ministry, I'm going to say no. That guy's probably just wrong. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Offhanded. Who says offhanded? If it's coming from the guy.
Well, that's what I think you're going to find, Casey. Go find something different. But I suspect that what you're going to find is some offhand comment by someone who works for the health ministry, or something prior to December 12th when they updated it.
So that was, yeah. You're saying that you're December 12th of 2023.
Yeah.
You're saying that should be first and foremost, where they do say that they've used something about the.
I'm saying, well, prior to December 12th, 2023, they did not do this in any of their reports. So let's link something right now, Casey. Do you have anything? You have nothing. You have to go scramble. You have to go. I bet you're in Perplexity right now. Hey, Perplexity, back me up with this fucking insane port. I'm gonna link some insane pro-Palestinian source that's just wrong. Is it gonna be an offhand comment about one doctor saying one thing and the doctor's just wrong? Because obviously the doctor doesn't supersede the report set out by the Ministry of Health itself.
I'm down.
Yeah. Okay. You're fucked. You know, you're fucked, dude. I don't know. You're fucked. Like, just admit you're fucked. Come on, man. Come on, Gorps did a good job debating earlier. Come on. I'm not like too. Listen, I lost a debate this week to Fabian Liberty. Okay, I think he did pretty well. I think Gorps just did pretty well against me too. Although I think he fell for a lot of dumb memes. But I think Gorps did fine against me, despite saying Gorps said dumb things like you need 500 trucks to feed Gaza every day or whatever. That's really dumb, and I proved that I was dumb. But he still did a good job debating me. You are just fucked. You're in a corner. You're fucked. Okay, admit it.
No, I don't admit it.
You don't have anything, Casey. You're scrambling. If I pull up your stream right now, am I gonna see ChatGPT? Am I gonna see ChatGPT, Casey? Tell me.
No.
No? Oh, I'm gonna see Perplexity? Oh, you're on Reuters right now, man.
Huge lies over here on Casey's site. There's ChatGPT right on stream. The entire chat is seeing ChatGPT. You wait.
So you're just reading Reuters right now, man. You don't have anything. I see AI pop up on your...
There's no AI.
You have a fucking AI extension, dude. Explain more. That's not AI. Casey, show your tabs right now.
I don't have it.
Move the window down and show your tabs.
I wouldn't ask AI.
Move the window. Show your tabs. Come on. I know you can do it. Come on, show the tabs. Show the tabs. Don't close them. Show the tabs, Casey. Show the tabs. No, I know you can do it.
Tabs.
Oh, yeah, cite the Lancet. Yeah, buddy. Let's go. You do that, buddy. Casey, not that hard. Just turn off the overlay. Shouldn't be that hard.
It's not. I have to change the crop.
Right. Okay. Yeah, but it's
There
not
you
that it
go.
doesn't take as much work to change the crop in a. Oh, it took you a little bit. Don't see AI. Damn. Well.
Can I come in on something unrelated real quick? It has
Yeah,
nothing to do with
that's
this. All right,
think this
Casey.
point is- yeah.
Can I be absolved of my AI allegations to you, where you're like, where I'm not the only one that, like when we were having our little spat the other day, and I
What's
was
your
mentioning
allegation?
how it's. Oh, remember we were having a little bit spat where I was just mad about the AI stuff of like looking at AI, and then during that conversation, it came. I said, "Well, multiple people have also accused you, so you know I'm not like just the only person doing it." And then I can't remember if you said it or PT in the chat said it, and then you agreed. But somebody said, "Well, who has accused you? Like, when have these accusations come about of using AI?"
Wait, Casey,
And then
did
I
you
just
just look up
added,
how
like,
Hamas counts instead? You don't know anything. You're so fucked, dude.
I want to be
No,
vindicated on
I
this.
know. I've read this from official documents. So I'm just confirming.
You know what do you mean?
spent the
You have
fucking
clearly have never
20
clicked on an official document if you
minutes.
doubted that the Hamas official
No, I
telegram
don't
was
doubt it.
real. What do you mean you
Official
don't? You said
telegram?
random
I
telegram,
don't-
random
I'm
telegram.
not-
I had to scream. Do you think all these people fell for a random telegram? Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes, and you were like, oh, I don't know. Oh my god.
Good.
I
Did
think
you say you
I
have
think-
notes?
I think
Send me
that
them.
this
Are they
point of
public?
the
Send me.
argument has probably reached its terminus.
No, it hasn't. Fuck you, Bobby.
I don't-
Casey needs to admit that
Okay.
he's retarded.
Okay,
I like Nonfon angry, so let's keep this going for as long as possible.
Yell and voice crack more, please. Thank you.
Yes, please. It's like changing octaves. It's hilarious.
Casey, I beg you, stop looking. You're not gonna find. Casey, what do you think you're gonna find? What do you think you're gonna find, Casey? You're not gonna find. Casey, you're not gonna find anything that supersedes this, buddy. You're gonna find at best an offhanded comment by like 1 or 2 doctors. Wait, just so we're clear. So when you do inevitably find something like this, you acknowledge that one doctor saying that he reports dead bodies doesn't preclude the possibility of them not using reliable media reports, right?
Doesn't even make. How?
Wait, yes or no,
you
Casey, shut
reliable
the
media
fuck
reports
up.
on
Yes
what?
or no?
You don't even tell me what that means. Tell me what that means.
I don't know exactly what their definition is. They
don't
just
know
don't
what it
get the
means.
they don't get the numbers from counting the dead bodies.
You're
They get it
asking me
from.
You're asking me a question. You don't even know what it means. Like, that's your position? Is that they do this thing, but you don't even know what it means when they say that? That's your position.
Well, my position is
be
I
clear.
think that they do what they say they do. Yes, but I don't know exactly what they mean. They reliable media source. I'm assuming they use media companies that are actually I don't know how many media companies there are in Gaza, but they try to find sources that they think roughly know how many people have died in Gaza, and they report what they say. I mean, I can take an educated guess at what they mean, even if I don't know exactly what they do. You don't know anything about what they do, by the way, because you're fucking retarded. But anyway. Didn't he say you have multiple
You don't know what
sources
it
on
means.
this too? Like you said, I have multiple
I said
sources.
I've read it multiple times. I said I've read
Oh,
it
you read it multiple times. Yeah, you just didn't like write any of them down. Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I can't find that where exactly I read all the things that I've read.
Wait, but okay, so you acknowledge that, like, let's say you did find something that said, hey, I'm a doctor and I work at Gaza and I report dead bodies by, like, counting how many dead bodies I have. You acknowledge it doesn't preclude the possibility of them using reliable media sources, right?
What are the media sources reporting?
The number of dead people in northern Gaza
The number of dead people in Gaza. The number of bodies that they have.
and wounded, I guess, but yeah. It's you said they do
than
it
what
by
I said?
counting the dead bodies, buddy. You
that
literally
not
made
counting
the
the
claim
dead
that they
bodies?
didn't use reliable media sources. Now you're like switching to, well, that's actually still counting the dead bodies. Why would they even
Wait.
differentiate it in the report then? Why wouldn't they just say, like, yeah, I mean, they literally mark the numbers in red and say, hey, this might not be accurate because this is reliable media sources. We don't know. Like this is
Well, I'm
fucking.
asking you.
Wait, Casey, okay. I say that there are 50,000 dead people right now in Gaza, okay? I say there are 2 100,000 dead people in Gaza right now. I'm making a guess as to the number of dead bodies. Like, I'm trying to, like, I may not have them to physically count, just like the Ministry of Health doesn't have them to physically count. But, like, I'm doing the same thing the media companies are doing, just a worse guess. It's not like the media companies are counting the dead bodies. At least I don't think so.
If the media, like, if a media reported that this many died at this hospital, that came in that died at this hospital, and then they reported that, and then the Gaza Health
They don't
Ministry
have communications
counted
with
that as
the
number.
hospital. They don't know. They can't verify it. That's why they
Well,
mark it in
someone has
red.
communications.
Well, the media sources in northern Gaza supposedly have estimates. I don't know how accurate the estimates are, but. So, I mean, I can also just give this is like such. Hold on. No, I don't want to go there because this is way more autistic, and I need you to fucking. I will slit my wrist if you don't concede on some of these things. Okay? This is so fucking retarded, Casey. So you acknowledge that if you find a report saying like, "Hey, I'm a Gaza doctor, and I report dead bodies by counting them or whatever," you acknowledge it doesn't mean that they're also not using reliable media sources, right?
If we want to say that it could be both,
Yes, that's always been my position. Yes, we went over this earlier.
Okay, it could be both.
Okay, it could be both. Okay,
I'm not sure how that-
okay, great. Okay, I agree. You acknowledge this Guardian article also doesn't mean that they're not using reliable media sources, right? All it says is that they have identified this many, and the remaining 7,000 identities haven't been confirmed yet. You acknowledge this doesn't mean that they're not using reliable media sources, right? Because the reliable media sources could still identify people, and the 7,000 people could just be people from reliable media sources who haven't been identified.
Yes, my reliable media sources could be people on the ground that are reporting.
Right. So you know, it's this Guardian article you linked to me before. It doesn't preclude the possibility of them using reliable media sources, right?
How is this?
Because you linked me this earlier, trying to prove that what I said was wrong, and I was exactly right.
No, hold on. My claim was that they're counting the dead bodies.
Your claim is that they
So that's
don't
an
use reliable
undercount.
media sources, and all they do is count the number of dead bodies.
But now we're coming to a point where.
Wait. Also, you acknowledge they do use the form, right?
I don't know.
I can link you the form that they use, like.
Yeah, you said there's a form. That's great. But I could say that the
form just counting the dead bodies too, Casey.
But the names and IDs that they've actually printed like those things numerous times
Yeah,
over.
you report the name and ID of the people in the form. Like you can go to the form.
Right. So the idea.
Can I actually? Do you think they check if the ID is accurate? How many dead people can I report in Gaza right now? Let's see.
This is what I was talking about. Do you think if someone reported if there's names on that list that like weren't real people or were actually
I don't know. We'll see. Does his name end up on the list? Father's name, Nonfon. First name. Oh wait, sorry. Father's name, Dad Fon. Okay.
Yeah, I like this thing. Make jokes of fucking literally tens of thousands of fucking
No, I'm just making fun of you because
civilians.
you're dumb.
No. Make it funny. Oh yeah, it's funny.
Family.
Yeah, they're all fake, right? They're all fake.
Well, no, they're not. That's not my claim.
This is an
Marital
online
status.
forum, which you didn't even cite anywhere.
I'm polygamous, actually. The government,
They just count
North Gaza,
things from
date
the
of birth.
online forum.
Let's see. Well, let's see if Nonfon poopy butt ends up on the forum
Yeah,
next
it's
week.
funny. It's funny. Murder's funny.
Poopy
Fucking
butt
genocide
seems
is
right. Well,
funny. In
doesn't
fact,
actually-
That's funny.
It's hilarious.
Ah,
Are you
damn!
guys-
They
that's
check.
funny for you guys.
They check the ID number.
funny.
God damn. Actually,
Have
let me
you
just
seen
go
this
to the report and
Seinfeld
use the
bit
same
on
ID number as someone
genocide?
else.
I'd be cracking up.
Funnier than Nom Nom.
No, Seinfeld dated a
It's not.
17-year-old. I don't think Nonfon's done that when he was 30, but
I haven't dated a 17-year-old ever. Never dated anyone ever. They don't like when I.
yeah,
manufacture
women
dead
scare
people.
me, honestly.
Yeah. Well,
I
think
can't imagine
Hamas-
why nobody
fuck.
would date my baby Nonfon over here. He's a Chad, all right?
When he gets going about econ and bashing on Keynesian theory, they're like everybody knows that all the baddies are true Keynesian believers. So he drives them away with his econ takes.
Yeah, once he starts being like, Keynes sucks, Keynes this, Keynes that, they're like,
Bro, Keynes is
"Nuh-uh."
awesome. I love Keynes. Except the things that he is wrong about. He was right about the Jews, though.
Whoa.
Whoa. That's it. I'm taking back all my Zionist shekels. I'm taking them all back.
He brings up a good point, though.
Hold on, I'm gonna see if I can find
Getting your last shekel out of me.
ID number. I wonder if they put them in any of the reports.
And I'm canceling your free trip to Israel too. I'm contacting
God damn it.
All my people, yeah.
Also, the space lasers are pointed at your house. Don't worry.
Yeah, one more offense against the Jewish people, and I will get the fucking intercontinental ballistic Jewish space laser.
You also can't
enter
own
your house.
property or actually even enter a bank at this point. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
One more strike and you might be suicidal with 3 bullets to the back of your head. Just you wait. Just
Oh wait,
you watch
here's
it.
the Google form they use to accept responses to, by the way. I can't,
Is the point of the Google form thing? It's like, oh, it's easily inflated. Is that the idea?
Well, it's the number, it's the one, you made the claim
It's
that
just
they're
an
only
online
counting
forum.
dead
You could just-
bodies.
You could just
You made
fill
the
it
claim
out.
that they're only counting dead bodies, and I was stupid for believing otherwise or whatever, when that's just clearly wrong because they rely on a fucking online
No,
form.
it
And
said-
two, yeah, obviously, using an
No,
online
whoa,
form
whoa,
is
whoa,
less
no,
accurate
whoa,
than
whoa,
counting dead bodies.
Relying on an online form. You didn't source any evidence of that.
I sent you the fucking form, Casey!
That the form exists, that's great, but they don't.
Casey,
but you
I'm
haven't
gonna
shown any
look.
evidence
I'm
that
gonna
they-
find. I'm gonna translate the report, and you're just gonna be wrong again. You know that, right?
What report? What report?
The
No,
report where
I
they started relying on the online form, Casey.
report that they started. That they just
And
go
the
with the
updated
online form.
in the report I just sent you was the first time they started relying on media sources. Previously, they were counting the dead bodies or whatever. Then they said, "Hey, we can't do that anymore because we can't talk to the hospitals in northern Gaza." Now we're using reliable media sources. At some point, they said, "Hey, by the way, we also
Your
are using a
whole
Google form."
thing is that they're inflating the numbers, right? That they're wrong.
Well, the numbers are
That's the
probably
whole
not
thing,
accurate.
right?
Well, yes, but also,
Probably, what,
to be clear,
deflated?
you made the claim that they weren't doing these two things that I'm saying, right? And they very much are doing these two things that I'm saying. Well, I need to
Well,
go to the
it took
Telegram
us
and
a
find the
half an
report from
hour to
January
get
6th.
what it even meant by media reports.
What?
But if we
Wait,
if
Casey,
we-
yes
we
or no? Did
understand
you
that-
claim that they weren't using reliable media reports? I need to hear you say yes or no to this. I mean, I could go back at a YouTube video and find where you said.
I said they were counting the bodies.
Yes, you said that. I said they were using reliable media reports too, and you're like, no, no.
Motherfucker,
Look at
no,
this.
no, no,
Look at
no.
this
I
Guardian
asked-
article, bro. No, they're not. No, they're not.
Concentrate. I'll try to concentrate on what actually matters. All of this is for you to say that the numbers is inflated in some way.
Wait, no. This is what
That's
matters
what it's
more
all
to me,
for,
Casey, right now. Maybe the numbers aren't inflated. I don't care. I don't care, okay? Maybe this is
No, that's what
more
it's all for,
accurate.
right?
No, not yet.
That's
No,
why
not
it
yet.
mattered.
No,
That's why the
no.
form matters. That's why it's funny, right? Just put in whatever name. Just that'll
Nope.
just add to
I don't
the
care
number,
right now.
right?
Nope. I don't care right now. What I
That's
care
what
about,
matters
Casey, is
to you.
that you're unbelievably
Oh.
fucking autistic and stupid for saying this. By the way, I can send you the Telegram post where they say this too. It just opens my Telegram app. Hold on, I have to copy the link. Oh wait, yeah, here it is. And you can translate it. You want to guess what it says, Casey? Hey, it
Didn't you
says.
bros find like genocide pretty funny or whatever?
It says
pretty
Ministry of
funny.
Health calls in the families and missing
Depends on
martyrs
who it's
in the
happening
strip.
to be
Yeah.
honest.
Hold on, wait,
Yeah.
Casey, shut everyone shut
What's
the fuck
really-
up. Casey,
what's
Casey,
really
listen to me.
funny
Listen to me.
is
Listen to me.
this
Listen to me.
extremely
Casey,
small point.
fuck you.
But
No,
what doesn't
it's-
matter at all
No,
is
no,
actual
Casey,
fucking
it's not
genocide.
a small
It
point.
actually
It's
doesn't
not.
matter at all.
No.
It's the fucking idea of murdering
genocide.
people,
No.
holding
You're
fucking
deflecting
white
because you know you're
flags
fucking
or
stupid.
murdering
It's not a
civilians.
small point because it
You
shows
could
how
spend how
autistic
much
and
time
stupid your fucking brain
you
is.
want
Don't
on
just
whatever
you talk
that
over
term-
me, bro. I
you
want to
didn't
quote
even-
what this is. I
you
sent you the
couldn't-
link to
you
where they
couldn't
say they're
even
using the
define
online
what
form
that
now
fucking-
on January
couldn't
6th.
even
Spam
fucking define what
in the
that
side
fucking
chat.
media- whatever source
Anyway,
is
what it
meant
says for
to be a
Casey's
fucking
chat, by the way, is the Ministry of Health calls on the families of the missing and martyrs in Gaza to register the names of the martyrs and missing persons through the following link. So yes or no, Casey, are they using the link?
Why is that important, Anna?
Yes or no, Casey, please.
Why is that? Is that important?
Yes or no? I don't. Maybe it's not important. I don't care. It's not important. It's wait.
No. Stop fucking dancing.
Casey, it's
Stop
not
dancing.
important or not. Whether or
You
not
think
I have
the
a boner
number
right now.
is
Okay, that's
inflated.
not important. Okay.
You think the number is inflated?
Which is Telegram. That's not important right now. Random Telegram,
you know what,
aka
I
this
only-
Telegram
I
channel.
only
have a
Jeez,
dozen
Casey.
Do you
sources
have a
from
boner,
the people
though? I
counting
need
the
to
bodies
know.
about how they fucking.
This is from
very
the people counting the
intrigued,
bodies. What? This is from Hamas.
No,
This is.
Argument is about how they collect the numbers. Let's not obfuscate to a larger conversation about genocide.
Yeah, true. Exactly. Okay, Casey. Yes or no? Do they use
I
the
thought you were
fucking
gonna
link?
say genitals.
No,
I
no,
would
no,
have
no,
gone
there's
to a
only-
larger
only
conversation about genitals.
because
Yeah, I would
Nom
like a
will dance
larger
around.
conversation
He'll
about
never
genitals.
actually state.
What do you mean
the
dance around? I'm not the
fucking
one refusing to answer
thing
these
that
yes or no
people
questions.
Don't-
Casey, yes
don't
or no?
interrupt
Do
me,
they use
motherfucker.
reliable media sources?
He'll never actually fucking state the conclusion to the awful fucking things that he's saying.
Casey,
That he'll fucking,
holy shit.
He'll make 1,000
Please,
excuses for
Casey.
genocide.
Please.
Well, you guys probably don't even agree as
He'll
to whether or not
never
there's a
say
genocide
the thing.
happening. So these
Oh,
moralistic
exactly.
claims about genocide don't mean anything. That's not even what we're discussing.
Yeah, exactly. That is true.
No,
But
no,
also,
no, no, no.
also, Casey, please,
But that
please,
is
please,
actually the only
please,
thing that
Casey,
matters.
please, Casey. You know you're wrong here. Please, Casey. Yes or no? Are they using the link?
He said that there was a fucking form. How many times do I have to fucking say that?
You said, yes, you conceded there was a form. You said, I don't know if they're using it. You never sent the source for that. I just sent you the source direct from the Ministry of Health. Yes or no? Do they use the link, Casey, to
I
report
said
dead
there was
people?
a form. They obviously used the form.
No, that's not what you said. I
Did
said
they
clip
validate
reading.
it? Did they confirm
that
it? What do they do with it?
You literally, yes
No,
or no,
this
did you
whole-
say? Wait,
this
Casey,
whole-
no, I need you to, no. Yes
no,
or
no.
no, did you say,
No, tell
you
me-
never sent the source
tell-
for that? I don't know.
Tell me why it matters.
I don't, maybe it doesn't matter.
No, no,
Okay,
no,
I
no,
don't
no,
care.
no. Tell me why it does. It does matter to you.
I don't care.
Tell me why
no,
it matters.
no.
Yes, you
I don't
do
care.
care.
No,
Yes,
I'm
you
not
do
deflecting.
care.
No,
Tell
I'm
me
not
why
letting
it
you
matters.
escape from this, Casey.
You're a fucking.
Casey,
No.
there are
You're a
two
sick
reasons.
fuck.
There are.
No. You're a sick fuck who will fucking downplay the deaths
Casey,
of tens
there are
of thousands
two
of
reasons I don't think it
fucking
matters,
show.
neither of which
Just
you
to get
deserve to
your
know,
fucking-
because you
just
won't
to get-
engage with me at all.
just
You're so
get
fucking
your fucking-
autistic.
You're the one fucking so fucking focused on the fucking details and
Wait,
and
holy shit, Casey,
and
because
never
I
fucking-
wouldn't
you
have
don't
to be
even
so
have the
focused on this
balls-
if you weren't
don't even have
autistic,
the
if you weren't retarded,
balls
if you had more
to
than two
say
brain
the
cells.
thing
Oh my
that you
god.
think. Say the
Casey,
thing. Just say
please,
it.
Casey,
Just say it.
what?
Just say
I
the
think you're
thing.
retarded. I don't know how many times can I say that. Now please answer the question.
What point are you trying to make with the form? And
No,
and,
I don't-
quote-unquote
I'm-
media
Ryan,
sources,
I'm not
although
trying
you
to
can't even fucking define it.
The point I'm trying to
What-
wait, okay.
what-
So the
what
claim
are
I
you
am
trying to
making right now is that the Gaza Ministry of Health uses reliable media sources as well as an online forum to report casualties. That's the claim I'm trying to make. Do you agree with that claim, yes or no?
Yes.
Okay. So you admit that you were wrong earlier.
There's an asterisk on the report, Casualties.
Fuck you. Come on. What do you mean there's an asterisk on the report?
No. They use it. They use a form. I said
Yeah,
there was
they
a
use it.
fucking form.
Oh, wait,
No,
so,
no, but
okay,
your
Casey,
implication is that anyone
Casey,
puts anything.
Casey,
No, but don't
I'm
interrupt
gonna
me,
go back
motherfucker.
in my
Don't interrupt
YouTube
me.
video and I'm gonna
Don't-
listen to
don't-
you
stop
say, you
interrupting
said there's
me.
a
Stop
form, but there's
interrupting me.
no
Stop
source for
interrupting
them
me.
using
Shut
that
the
for
fuck up.
casualty
Shut the fuck up.
data.
Stop interrupting me, motherfucker. Stop interrupting me, motherfucker.
Wait, did you
The whole I forgot what I was saying. The whole thing with the form is that you want to say that they're using the form to inflate numbers, right?
I'm not making that claim right now.
And
I don't care.
anyone could anyone could put the numbers in the form, right?
I'm not making that
anyone could
claim.
just put it in.
Nope, that's not.
Yes,
I didn't make that claim yet.
Because
Yeah.
you're too fucking slimy to actually say it.
Wait, no, because I don't
You
want to let you fucking deflect, okay? I just want you to admit that you are so fucking wrong and retarded to go down this rabbit hole, dude.
You're the one on the rabbit hole. But
You're the
you
one
would-
dragging
you
me
would
down.
infer-
I don't want to
No,
be here, man. You're
You're making the inference that
I'm
just
trying
random
to
people,
drag you,
that
kicking and screaming
you're
out of it,
inferring
man.
that
You're just like,
that
no,
random
drag me
people
deeper
are
and drag me.
filling out-
Yes or no,
You're
by the
inferring
way,
that
do you
random
think that
people
they
are filling
used
out
the
that
online
form
forum
and
to
that
report
those
dead
numbers are
people?
being counted by the Gaza Health Ministry? Is that what
There
you're
might
inferring?
be
Is
a
that what you're
form
saying
that
is happening?
exists that doesn't.
Okay,
Is that,
right.
to be clear, is that your claim?
Wait, hold on, Casey. What'd you say?
That's
Sorry,
your
I was
claim,
listening.
right?
I was listening it.
That random people could go fucking fill out that form, and then that would just be another.
No, I'm
person
not making
counted
any
on the
claim at
death
that
toll.
point right now. Hold on, I got a definite real quick.
But you want the Guardian?
Wait, hold on. Wait,
What-
Casey,
what
yes or
is-
no, by the way, do you think that they used the online forum to report dead people?
There might be a form that exists that doesn't
Okay,
equal
right.
in
Okay.
They
So
haven't
they-
said that those are the numbers that show up.
July.
Okay, Casey, your claim exactly
Am I
was
just
there might be a
right?
form that exists, but they haven't said that those are the numbers that show up. Yes or no? Is that wrong? Because they literally said they will rely on people to report it.
Correct. I said they use the form, but that doesn't mean that you fill out the form and that it will add to the number in the death toll. Just like
Then why did they ask people to fill a form out on the freaking
Okay,
thing?
so that is your
Casey.
claim.
You know what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna find the next report where they say that,
you just
and you're
fucking
gonna have
state your fucking just fucking state the claim.
my claim is that the Gaza
That
Ministry of
anyone
Health.
can go fill out
No, I made no claim as such yet.
Go ahead.
My claim is that the Palestinian Ministry of Health right now uses reliable media sources and an online form to submit casualty data.
Does that mean that you could just fill out the form and that whatever you fill out that'll just be one
Well, do you
more
agree with that
casualty,
claim, yes or
quote-unquote,
no?
casualty in
Do you
Gaza?
agree with that claim, yes or no?
I'm
Do you
having
agree with
you
that claim, yes or
clarify.
no?
I'm asking you if you clarify. I'm asking you to clarify what you mean by use the form. If you fill it out right now, are you saying that the name and the ID, if you find one that works, that'll just be like one more casualty in Gaza? Is
Well,
that
it
what
doesn't
you're saying? I'm
necessarily
asking you to
entail that, but
clarify.
it's nothing to do with my claim. But
No, well, it's the only thing that actually matters. And it's the only
Well,
part
they-
of your claim that actually matters.
what? No, what
What else
matters right?
besides that?
Casey,
Okay, no,
you're
I get it.
killing
You're
me, man.
fucking cheap.
You're
to baselines,
killing
I
me,
get it.
man.
I don't know.
Wait, so do you agree or
that's
disagree?
the thing that you. I'm asking you to clarify your fucking point.
I
It depends
clarified
on what
my-
you're saying. Okay, so are you saying that you could fill that out right now and that'll be used by the Gaza
That
Health
doesn't.
Ministry? and
No,
that'll be
I don't have to.
definitely-
I don't have to hold that position for my arguments to succeed. But no. But
I'm asking. Well, whether I agree with you or not depends on that fucking statement. Fucking
well,
clarify.
you could agree with the Casey. It's
Clarify
not. Wait,
You slimy
Casey.
bitch.
It does not entail logical
Clarify.
contradiction. It does not entail logical contradiction to believe that the Ministry of Health uses an online
Your
form, but you can't
statement-
inflate the numbers by just making up fake people. Those don't preclude each other. You can hold
Your
both.
statement is you're right. It's the ambiguity in the statement. that
It's
might
just
have
not
issues.
ambiguous.
It is. That's why I asked for a clarify. Why can't you fucking clarify?
Clarify what? What do you? I
you say
already
yes
did
or no?
clarify.
Just say yes or no.
Yes or no to
when
what?
you say use online form, are you saying that anyone could just go out and fill that out and that'll add to the
That doesn't
fucking
matter.
It's the only thing that
That
matters.
doesn't, that's not relevant to the success of
whether
my
I
argument.
agree-
The only thing that's relevant to
whether
the
I-
success of my argument is whether the Ministry of Health uses the online form. Maybe that online form is
keep
accurate. Maybe it's inaccurate. I don't care right now. What I care about is whether they use it. Do you acknowledge that they use it?
It's their form. Yes, I've never said they didn't use it.
Yes, you did. You said that you said, Casey, I have a clip
How does it-
of you saying
What is that they have it? Yes.
that they
How-
have it, and
why
you
would they
said that
have it
doesn't
and
mean
not
that they
use
don't.
it?
That doesn't mean
Which
they
is
use it.
Telegram.
Hold on, wait, hold on, Casey. I'm gonna quote. I'm gonna Devin. I'm gonna quote you. Some random.
That's a propaganda outlet. What's
So
their
it
source?
cites the foundation of democracy, which is a propaganda. Yes or no, by the way, do you think that they used online?
There might be a form that exists that doesn't
Okay,
equal.
right.
In,
Okay.
they
So
haven't said that those are the numbers that show up.
It's a lot
Okay,
worse
Casey.
than the past one.
You said that there might be a form that exists, but that doesn't necessarily equal that it's the numbers that show up.
Yes, that's the fucking clarifying point.
Uh-huh.
That's the point I'm trying to clarify. Whether you're saying that.
No, you're asking whether or not I think the data is accurate. I don't care whether the online form is like accurate data right now.
Jesus, fuck.
Maybe it's
You're-
not. Maybe
you're
it
just a
is. It doesn't
fucking
matter. I don't care.
slimy ball. If you're just slime ball, why don't you just
What
say
do you mean
what
I'm
you say?
slimy? You're the fucking one.
Just say the thing. Just say it. Just say it. You think
What?
that the numbers are inflated because anyone could go.
No,
fill
I don't
out
care
that
right now.
fucking
No,
form?
maybe no. I think they're actually deflated. I think this online form
Yeah,
makes
no,
it more
you care right
accurate.
now.
No, I don't.
care
I
right
really
now.
don't, Casey.
Yeah, it's the only thing that fucking matters.
No,
You
it
fucking
doesn't.
slimy,
Nope,
weaselly
nope,
motherfucker.
nope. What do you mean matter?
does.
No, it doesn't. Really doesn't.
Yeah, it is
Not,
actually.
it's
the only thing
literally
that matters.
precisely zero
it's the
relevance
thing-
for the.
you
Wait,
could- you could
Casey.
infer-
Casey.
you've inferred
Yes
it
or
the whole
wait,
time,
Casey. I need you to answer this. Is it relevant for the success of my argument if my argument is that they use these data sources, whether or not those data sources are accurate?
You're pushing me to agree with your statement, and it matters because I need you to clarify the statement in order for me to agree or disagree with it.
Casey,
That's why it matters.
Why can't you? It doesn't. It's not relevant.
Why
'cause-
can't you understand that?
Casey, please, buddy, please.
You're saying an ambiguous thing
Please,
is purposely
it is-
ambiguous, and you won't state what
It's
you
not
clearly mean by
ambiguous.
it, or
My
what I
argument. This
think
is
you
my.
mean
This is
by
my
it.
premise. This is my argument. Okay. This is or conclusion rather. The Gaza Ministry of Health uses data from reliable media sources and from an online forum to report casualty data. It is not relevant for the success of that argument whether or not the data is accurate or inaccurate or inflated or not inflated. It doesn't matter.
But it matters when you try to ask me to agree with the statement or disagree.
No, it doesn't.
Then
Nope.
I need you to clarify.
No, it doesn't.
Because it's
It doesn't matter.
ambiguous.
Maybe the data's accurate. It doesn't matter. You should still agree.
And
Maybe the data's
fact
inaccurate,
that
but you should still agree.
The fact that you refuse,
Either way, if the data is accurate or inaccurate, you should still
clarify.
agree.
I'm not saying if it's accurate or inaccurate, but are you
Casey,
making
if I
the
clarify
statement?
the issue is, you would just deflect. To be clear, I do think this has implications, but none of the implications are relevant for the success of my argument. My only argument right now is that they use this data in their casualty reporting. Maybe it makes it more accurate. Maybe it makes it less accurate. Maybe it has no effect on its accuracy. Either way, they still use the data.
There you go. That's clear enough. Yes, they used the data.
Okay, so you admit that you were wrong before when you said they didn't, right? What do you mean?
When I said they didn't, I meant that you can't just fill that out and there won't just be another casualty in Gaza.
No,
But
not
they-
just about
they use-
no, not just
They don't
about
look-
that. First of all, no, you also made the claim that they only count dead bodies and don't use reliable media sources. And two, you literally said like this data doesn't
Reliable
show
media
up or
sources
whatever.
of dead body, reliable media sources of confirmed dead
Right.
people. That's what you meant.
Bro, come
what you
on, man. But you admit that that Guardian article doesn't mean that they're not using reliable media sources, right? As you claimed it did. As you literally claimed you had 12
if we're considering
sources.
reliable, if we redefine, I think the redefinition of reliable
on.
media
It's
sources.
Telegram.
Okay,
Some
if we're
random
talking about,
Telegram,
if we're talking
aka
about biases on the ground. But that's not how I interpreted it at first. Reliable media sources.
Wait,
I
wait,
wasn't
hold on,
interpreting
hold on,
that
give me a
as.
second.
I
What's this
only,
Telegram channel?
I only have a dozen sources from the people counting the bodies about how they fucking.
What do you mean? This is from the people counting the bodies. What? This is from Hamas.
No,
this is
dude.
Hamas's Telegram.
You know.
Which is Telegram.
Okay.
Some random Telegram,
you know what,
aka. Wait, okay, so to be clear, you said I only have a dozen sources from the people counting the dead bodies that say the exact opposite. You admit that was wrong, right?
But even you said that the media sources and the dead bodies aren't mutually exclusive.
What?
Even you said
My position. Well, that was the Guardian article. I said the fact that they have identified bodies doesn't necessarily exclude the possibility of them using reliable media sources.
Okay.
Okay, that has nothing to do with the claim that I'm making. That was me who countered. That was me. That was a counter to your claim that the Guardian article means that they're not using reliable media sources. You now admit, by the way, that it doesn't mean that, right?
If we redefine media sources as sources on the ground, which I think are two different separate things, if we redefine the
I
term
don't
media
think
sources,
they.
then I can agree with your statement that they use that they don't preclude or whatever.
Well, whatever it is, they call it reliable media sources. I don't know what you want me to say. This is what they call. I'm using their terminology.
Right. And if we're defining that as sources on the ground, then I have no problem with that statement or that
Right.
language.
Okay. I don't. So when you said you had a dozen sources that said the opposite, you were just lying, right? You didn't?
No, you said the opposite, but to say that they're counting the dead people isn't saying that they're opposite, or that they're because it's
Wait,
always going
to be
be
clear, if I
reports of
go
dead
back
people.
through my YouTube channel, am I going to find you saying that you have a dozen sources that say the opposite, or am I going to like...
Yeah, with the definition of media sources being like external people who don't know what's going on, or that that's what I think most people would interpret that as.
I don't know. I don't even know. I don't know for sure what they are. I'm using their terminology, but
Right. You're trying to hold me to the fire on this term that you You're not even defining
Because
clearly.
you're being
What
so
you-
autistic, Casey. You said you have a dozen
Right,
sources
so-
to say the opposite, and
if
I'm not
there-
going to trust
if-
any of your sources because they're
Yes.
propaganda outlets. And then I look up I translate the document, and I'm
You
right, Casey.
actually-
I'm right.
You literally pulled up a propaganda document.
Wait, was that propaganda outlet right? Yes or no?
Right on what?
Right on the fact that Hamas uses reliable, or the Ministry of Health uses reliable media sources. Were they right or were they not right?
That's true. That they did say that.
Okay, thank you, thank you. Okay.
That paper said that. That's still not propaganda outlet. All right.
Well, I don't. Maybe they're propaganda outlet. Maybe they aren't. I don't really care. But like, they were right, right? So like,
But you're really heavily focused on these things. So what's the
because
what's-
you're being
what's
so
the
autistic
conclusion?
about it.
What's the conclusion about them?
Wait, but you admit, Casey, I need to drag you through the mud on this, okay? Because you're being autistic and you should never do this again. You are harming society when you do this, okay? You admit that you were wrong and that you saying you have a dozen sources was incorrect,
Hold on.
right?
Yes. After we redefined what media
Yeah,
sources meant,
redefine.
and yes,
So your dozen
if-
sources. You
but
admit
no.
that you said you had a dozen sources, right?
you want that say that the Hamas Ministry of Health Ministry counts dead bodies.
Yes, that is what you said. The
You want the
dozen sources
dozen?
said.
There's a dozen.
Yes,
Probably
I want
more
the
than a
dozen.
dozen.
Link any of them.
Do you consider that Guardian? What do you consider that Guardian article to be? That
No, because we already ran through this. You acknowledge it doesn't preclude the possibility of them using reliable media sources. Nothing in that article indicates that they don't use reliable media sources.
okay? This is the last time I'm going to say this. That using reliable media sources in that now that we've redefined it. now that we've
I don't know what you
that
mean
we-
redefine. We never provided a definition to
redefined
begin with. Your position was that they were only counting dead bodies.
You're trying to hold my statement back when we were defining it differently.
We never defined it. I don't know. I don't think we ever. I don't think we can find a clip in this where we define this.
Important? You think?
Well, yeah, you're saying
you
we're
think not
redefining
defining
it if we've never even defined it to begin with. I don't see how we can say we're redefining it.
Would you want to define it now, just to be clear, or not?
I don't know exactly how they define it. They don't even define it. I don't know what
think it
definition you could
matters?
have.
Do we think it matters what this actually even fucking means?
Um,
To any
Well,
of this, or
matters
it's just
how
a debate
so.
point for you, whatever. You just want to keep reiterating whatever.
well, I want to show that you're
And not
unbelievably
clarify
retarded.
or redefine. No, you're unbelievably retarded. You're saying things. You're holding my feet to the fire on a term.
Yes,
that
because you
want
deserve to be
do.
held to the fire on this, Casey, because you're
that
acting
you
retarded.
Won't even define.
They don't define it. How am I supposed to define it?
Okay, then do you understand that if that at first hearing the term that one thinks of like external sources, but later if we're redefining
I'm
it
using
as
their
people on the ground reporting,
terminology, Casey.
Do you understand?
Casey,
how
your
that's
position was
huge
that they were only
difference?
counting the dead bodies. Oh, hold on.
How is a person on the ground reporting that there are dead bodies?
Well, they're
Change
guessing
my
how many
point.
dead bodies there are, presumably. If they don't, like,
Who's guessing?
the media sources, presumably. They're, I mean, if they,
Who said
I
they
don't know
were
how they would get
guessing?
exact title. Well, there's a reason
they're-
they marked the data in red, right? Like, they,
Aren't we talking about the sources from the hospitals they don't have contact with, but where people are there and they're reporting?
well, they're
That
reporting.
dead people are there.
It's presumably they're guesstimating how many dead bodies. I don't know. I don't know how accurate the
would we
information
assume that,
can be.
Why would we assume that they were guesstimating?
Because if they had good data on
They
how many
said they're
dead bodies they were,
reliable.
why wouldn't the hospitals just report it?
I don't know why you would have to go through a third source. That doesn't make sense to me, which I've been saying.
Well,
an hour now.
wait. What do you mean you don't know why they have to go? Right, the hospitals don't. I don't even think the hospitals have the information. It's part of the issue.
Okay.
So how do we think the? How do we think they're reporting the data?
The understanding that I got from that paper is that people like reporters on the ground were reporting
Wait, what?
that there are
The
dead
understanding
people,
you
that they
got
weren't-
from
that
that?
they're not
Expect the truth
that
from
they're not
someone who
guessing
has to
about
lie
dead
to themselves
people.
about who
They're
they
there,
are.
and they're reporting.
Thank you for the
people are
20
dead.
ticky tack. I really appreciate it. making this
Right?
slightly more tolerable.
Good luck. Do not wear the dress.
Okay. What's the I mean, I think again, the success of my argument does not depend on how this is defined. So we could define it literally any way. We could define
that's
it, but it
really-
would still be
that's
true
not
that they're
lame.
using. Well, my claim is that they're using reliable media sources when they're reporting casualty
But you
data.
refuse to say even what that means.
They don't define it. I don't know what exactly it entails. But it's not
You
relevant
don't
to the
have a
success of
very
my
strong
argument.
It's not a very strong statement.
It's literally of zero relevance to the success of my argument.
It's the same. It's the same thing. It's the same thing as the form thing. It's just you say an ambiguous thing, and
What do you mean? How is this ambiguous? If I say the Gaza Ministry of Health told people to, fill out a form to report dead bodies, is that ambiguous?
Go back to the form.
Wait, I don't understand how that's ambiguous.
That's
we
not-
can
that's
we can
not
focus
the
on
one.
if you don't want to go back to the form, which you're also very clearly openly wrong about. Like,
I'm openly wrong about. What am I wrong about?
you've been wrong about everything, Casey.
I've been wrong about nothing.
So you weren't wrong when you said that they weren't using reliable media reporting.
No, we redefined the media reporting.
We never defined it to begin with. We never had a definition. We
Right.
never said this is the definition of
Right, doesn't-
reliable.
Doesn't make right. But reading from that paper, it made it more clear that they're reporting that we were talking about people on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
So that terminology doesn't even make sense.
We
So
never.
why
Casey.
wouldn't I disagree with that statement?
Whether or not it's
they were-
defined,
that they
whether or
were
not
relying
reliable,
on
whether or not
sources
reliable
from
media
outside of
sources
Gaza.
is defined as people on the ground or people outside of Gaza is not relevant for the success of my argument.
I care about the success of your argument.
Okay.
What I care about is the accuracy.
Well, I mean, I can tell, but
And for me, the definition of things or how we define things or what something means or doesn't mean definitely reflects on the accuracy of my fucking argument because I'm not a bad faith piece of shit who wants to
Yeah,
fucking
I'm the
dance
bad
around a
faith piece of
fucking
shit here,
genocide.
man. Dude, you're
That's you.
dancing around yes or no questions like crazy, man.
Never in an argument have I have I refused to define something 1,000 times over.
I don't
That's
know
bad-
that.
that's
I
bad
don't.
faith
Casey, they're the one who
101.
invented the term.
I
Casey,
can't even imagine fucking entering that realm of bad faith. But you made a positive statement that included their terminology, and then you refused to even fucking define it. And
they're the
have
one
done
using.
so
They are the
over
one that
and
coined
over
the
again.
term. I don't know exactly what they mean. It's impossible for me to know what they mean.
Okay, then how can you make these big fucking arguments, these big broad fucking statements?
My argument is that they
hinge
use
on this
reliable-
fucking statement
my
without
argument-
ever fucking defining it. That's a bad faith piece of shit.
That's
You're
not
a
bad faith.
fucking garbage. Yeah, you only care about the fucking winning the argument
Casey,
any means necessary. Never
you're-
actually state the actual things. That
You're
you're
the
thinking.
bad faith
Never
one that
actually
refused
state
to engage
that
with yes or
you-
no
that you
questions.
think
That,
these
that said you
numbers
have
are
a
fucking
dozen
inflated.
sources when you didn't. That went Googling halfway through the debate, trying to find a source that contradicts me. Didn't find anything. And wait, I had to translate a fucking Arabic report for you to accept it because you said, actually, the Wall Street Journal, New York Times, NPR, all of them just fell for a fake telegram.
only-
I don't know
the
if this
only
form is
claim-
used, even though you have a link to the form. I don't know if these people, this is a propaganda outlet. How do I know that they didn't just fall for a fake Telegram channel? What are you, stupid?
was a
This isn't
propaganda-
this isn't
that
the
was a
Ministry of Health
propaganda
Telegram
outlet.
channel. This is a Moss Telegram channel. Oh, what, you translated
Was a
it and it
propaganda
wasn't?
outlet.
That's crazy, dude. You're so. I don't understand how you think I'm the bad faith one here, man. Hold on, wait, give me a second. My position is that I understand there are doctors who count dead bodies in Gaza and report that. The Gaza Ministry of Health takes that data and combines it with other data.
Dude, no, I don't.
Okay, wait, Casey. Here's where I said the Gaza Ministry of Health. There are some doctors who count dead bodies and they combine it with other data. And then you said, no, they don't. You admit you were wrong there, right?
Is the other data being people reporting dead bodies?
The other data being the online form and the reliable media sources.
Well, let's take them one at a time. Because
They
I
use
don't
bots.
think I don't think that they use the form exclusively. I don't think if you fill the form out.
I never said it. I literally
That'll
said in
be
this clip they combine it with data from people like counting dead bodies in hospitals, dude. Oh my god, man. Kill
I'm just
me.
trying to clarify my statement. And when you said other sources, if other
Please,
sources
bro.
means people reporting dead
bodies in Gaza and report that, the Gaza Ministry of Health takes that data and combines it with other data.
Dude, no, they don't.
Yes, they do. They have admitted to doing so.
No,
they say so.
They don't. No, they.
You're just unbelievably
haven't.
retarded. This is a like.
Oh, no, your only source is. Do you understand that?
How many sources? I can keep linking you sources.
Like it's someone's Telegram or not someone's
Washington,
Telegram.
Wall Street Journal. It's not someone. It's Hamas's Telegram.
You know
Everyone trust it. This is Hamas's Telegram. Wait, do you think Wikipedia is just citing a totally random I want to get it.
Still don't.
And Casey, you deny. Casey, this is so. I am watching these clips. This is just so. You're so easily, dude. You clearly deny that they do this, and you were asking me to cite stuff from Wikipedia, claiming they do this. Saying no, they don't. What's Wikipedia citing? I don't know what they're doing. This is, you know how hard it is to tell this is Hamas's Telegram or a random Telegram. You said that, right? You acknowledge that you said that, right? That you said you didn't know if this is the Ministry of Health Telegram or a random Telegram.
Hold on. Well, you were saying it.
Wait, no, Casey, you said that. You said that. Tell me you said that. I need to make sure I'm not going insane.
You were saying it was the Hamas Telegram, only later to say that it wasn't Hamas Telegram. Is that correct?
Ministry of Health.
I shouldn't be
using them interchangeably with someone autistic as you, but it's the Ministry of Health. Initially, I thought it was the Hamas Telegram. I later translated it. I later translated it. I later translated it.
You didn't even know.
Wait, Casey, here's what's so easy. Casey, this is so easy. I was wrong when I said it was Hamas's Telegram because I hadn't translated it yet. Do you acknowledge that you were wrong when you said that they don't use reliable media reports?
After we've redefined what that means. And by the
when did we ever provide a definition of what it means?
Why couldn't you be able to just explain what that means?
Because they don't define it, Casey. How do you expect me to figure that out? How should I figure it out? How should I figure out what they mean?
Well, you're asking me if I agree with something or not.
Wait, Casey. How should I figure out what it means? How should I figure it out?
I'm saying that I interpreted it in one way, which I think is most
wait,
people
I don't.
as.
But wait. How do you expect me to figure it out? Do you think we can figure it out, or do you think we don't know what it means?
I don't know, but if you're gonna hold me to a statement, then I'm going to tell you how I interpreted it.
That's fine, but you still have to agree that a statement is accurate, right? Even if we have different interpretations of what the statement means, that statement's still accurate?
It changes the whole fucking statement.
It really doesn't. The statement Hamas uses, or the Ministry of Health rather, uses reliable media sources for their data is not really contingent upon the interpretation of reliable media sources.
It's entirely reliant on what that means.
You could, Casey, you could interpret the words reliable media sources to mean when I come in the number of fucking sperm in my load, okay? Maybe you interpret it that way, and maybe I interpret it as like media sources within Gaza like reporting on how many people they think die. It doesn't matter how you interpret it because either way it's true. Thank you, Gilbert-son, for the follow. But you acknowledge they do use reliable media sources.
Are the numbers inflated from the Gaza Health
I don't
Ministry?
care. Maybe, I don't know. I don't care.
You only care about lame debate points and bad faith
Well,
arguments.
I care that... No, I care that you're... Wow, how do you keep saying I'm bad faith? You're the one
what else
thoroughly trying to dance around all of this. You're so trying to weasel your way out of this fucking straitjacket I put you in, man.
You're the only one dancing and circling.
I'm not. Well, typically we are going in circles, but that's mainly because of you, but not me. But
no, I keep trying to move us on.
Mm-hmm. Well, okay.
Let me ask you something that I asked you like an hour and a half ago about the
you would admit
smoking gun.
We could move on
what?
if you just admit that like you were totally wrong and like totally had no basis for claiming what you claimed.
We changed the definitions of what that.
We never provided. I don't understand. We never provided a definition because we don't know the definition.
How do you confront the many fucking stories that are written about the death toll that cite the Gaza Health Ministry, that cite the people actually doing the thing, that say that these are the fucking bodies?
Some of the casualties.
How do you that was wrong?
Like earlier, you're asking me like, how do you confront the people who cite the body counters who say they count the bodies? Like, You acknowledge that like using those reports doesn't mean anything to me, right? Because I'm going to rely way more on like what the Ministry of Health actually says. Like you said, you have those reports. First of all, you haven't provided any of them. You don't have any of them. You made them the fuck up.
Said what reports? Wait, what reports?
You said, how do you confront the people who cite the body counters who say they count the body? Like you said that you had. I think you literally said you had a dozen sources of like people working in the Ministry of Health who like tell you how they count the bodies.
No, I said that a dozen sources citing the health ministry saying that they count the bodies. Correct. Including about the death toll that cite the Gaza Health Ministry. They count the bodies, or apparently sometimes the bodies get reported by about the death toll that cite the Gaza Health Ministry, that cite the people actually doing the thing, that say that these are the fucking bodies.
Some of the casualties are actual bodies being counted. I have never disputed that. Some of the casualties.
No, all of them.
No. Oh my, bro. When I said some of the casualties are bodies actually being counted, and then you said no, all of them. Like you gotta admit you were wrong there, man. Please, man.
What's the smoking gun that would inform you that the Gaza is a genocide? What is it? What's
I'm not
the
gonna.
thing?
You know, we went down this rabbit hole because initially I said relative risk, and that relies on casualty information data.
Correct, and we agreed that that you can't possibly know it because mostly Israel won't let reporters in, won't let investigators in, won't let the UN in.
To be clear, what I said is that we can have probabilistic knowledge based on, you know, I think it's pretty clear. Like, are you confident that 2 million people have not been killed in Gaza?
Yes.
Okay, so we can clearly make probabilistic estimates of, like, you know, how many people are dead in Gaza, and that's why we started going down the rabbit of like the rabbit hole of the casualty numbers. Speaking of which, by the way, you can see that you were wrong in the reliable media reporting thing, right? Just so we know, like.
You're a bad faith piece of shit.
Wait, how am I bad faith?
Who infers 1,000 different ways.
I'm not inferring anything. How am I inferring this? You literally said all the bodies are people like counting the bodies. You have to acknowledge that's not right? Because they use reliable media sources and the online forum.
What's the smoking gun that you would need to know that it's not the fucking genocide?
I already told you there's like not like one thing, but also like,
you haven't.
bro, please.
You said it was a number, and then you said then you admitted that we can't even fucking know the numbers. So how would you?
You've already admitted we can make probabilistic estimates, but right now I don't care, Casey. You know what, Casey? Maybe you're right about all those things. Maybe you're right. It is a genocide. Okay, I am a genocide denier and supporter at the same time somehow.
You are.
Anyway,
you are. We agree.
Both.
You're
okay,
also a bad
great. We agree.
Piece of shit.
Wait, please. You.
Oh my god, I almost fell asleep sitting in this
Bro, kill me.
How many times do you have to circle around the same lap before you realize that it's just not worth it? It's not gonna go anywhere. You're never gonna get him to admit it.
Oh my god, bro.
The only reason I came in here was to bully Casey. Now I have no purpose. I don't really care about Israel.
I kind of wanted to argue with Casey too.
No, I would have just called Casey some slurs and left.
I think Nonfon kind of bullied Casey enough.
He deserves to be bullied.
Yeah,
So
to be
true.
clear, he had
Preach.
like a clip literally verbatim saying something that Casey said he didn't say. That was crazy.
Oh my god, I'm gonna edit a montage of like all of Casey like going back and forth on his arguments. Oh my god, kill me. Oh my god, kill me.
To be fair though,
Thank you,
came
Isaac,
in
for the-
here
for the
just to
clip.
bully Isaac, so...
And Kate. Whoa, just the bully Isaac? No, it was
Well,
also
I brought
making
up
arguments in
Casey,
here.
but
I was gonna
yeah.
say, I'm not even making arguments.
Bro,
I
he's
was here.
still looking for sources. Oh my god, thank you, Isaac, for the clipping in real time. Oh my
of
god.
course, I got you.
Jesus.
That was crazy. I was like, I'm pretty sure I heard him say that. I go back and I see him verbatim say, "No, all of the bodies are counted by dead bodies." And
I was
once saw that
hoping
clip-
I was hoping to pressure Casey, Game Boy, into giving his Trump take on how Trump will make things better with Palestine and Israel. Real take that he has, by the way.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Like, unlike me, where anytime I'm like a pro like Trump, I'm just fucking being facetious. Like, he actually believes, and him and I went into like a 3-hour debate about it, that Trump is better long term for Palestine than than Kamala would have been.
I guess this is just a Casey hates circle jerk now.
Which don't get me wrong, I don't think Kamala would have fucking done anything really to help the Palestinian people, but Trump is actively he's going, you think a genocide is you think a genocide's let me fucking finish here. She was like, you think there's a he was like, do you think there's a genocide going on? Well, we're gonna genocide them harder. He was like, we're gonna end it. He fucking won. Fucking who gives a shit? Okay, now say what you're saying, buddy.
Yeah. Fuck. Now I'm blanking on what I was gonna say. Shit. Fuck. Oh, well, yeah. You don't think Kamala would have been much better for Palestinians than Trump? I highly disagree with that. And I don't even agree with you on probably anything regarding this topic, but I definitely
That's
think
Casey's take, not mine. I said she wouldn't have done too much to help the Palestinian people. Like, but that's my personal thing.
I think that she would have done probably a lot.
What do you mean by a lot?
I mean, Trump will, I think, literally do nothing. So
if you think what Joe Biden did is a lot, then I'm willing to say, okay, then by your definition, a lot.
By my definition, a lot. What do you think would have happened in this war if Trump was president? They would be.
I think they would have been fucking done. They would have bulldozed it.
No, well, that's not true. But that J-Lot's pier that fed a bunch of people in Al-Mawasi, that wouldn't have existed.
I agree with you. Take that up with Casey. Why are you taking that up with me?
Well, you said it's not a lot.
You said it's not a lot. Like, these are insignificant things, or like the halting of the Rafah operation so that they could evacuate.
I do not think that Kamala would have done a lot more than Joe Biden. Yeah, and Casey thinks that. And Casey thinks that Trump would be better long term than Kamala would have been. Which Kamala, I think, is pretty adjacent to the Joe Biden agenda.
Yeah, but Joe Biden kind of did a lot.
That's your opinion. That's fine.
Okay.
I'm not here to debate that.
I think Kamala would have done even more than Biden, too. If you think that what's
going on in Gaza is a literal genocide, then I feel like making the genocide much more like mitigated is probably pretty important, right?
Yeah, bring that up to Casey. No, I was the one debating him why Kamala would be fucking better.
Bro, you didn't even vote.
But we're not. I know. I'm not arguing. I agree with you there, but you seem to think that it would have only been like marginally better, like insignificantly better, and I think it would have been.
No, because you're comparing it to Trump. You're saying that I think she would have marginally been better than Trump. I said I don't think she would have been marginally different than Biden. That's a difference.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Okay, never mind. Yeah, no, I guess I don't think she would have been more. I think she would have been a bit more pro-Palestine than Biden, but not like by a lot.
Yeah, I don't think it would have been a huge difference between Biden and Kamala, but I think Biden between like what even Biden was doing and what Trump is doing, that's a huge fucking difference. And Casey thinks that Trump would be better than Kamala, and thinks Trump would be better than even Biden. And I was like, whoa, okay.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I definitely agree. Like,
yeah.
I don't want to just keep, throwing stones at the person who left, but can we talk about, I'm super confused on the fact of the 12 sources statement. Do you understand how weird it is to say like you have 12 sources and then after that you are actively searching up on Google, how does Hamas count their dead?
That is a bit.
I think it's one of those things where he saw something and he remembered reading something, but didn't have it like locked and ready.
I don't mean to be mean. Do they have any notes on this? I never once seen them write up a notepad. I've never once seen a notepad.
I don't think Casey has a notepad per se, but
file with like links.
I don't think they have anything like that. But neither do I. So what can I say? Yeah.
If you want to chat with me live, sub here or go to Nonfon420 on Twitch or Kick via the links below. Once again, please like and sub to help with the algorithm, and consider sending a donation through YouTube Super Thanks to directly support me, and I'll make sure to reply to any question you ask. See you guys next time.